Salutations to all YouTube and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about JABOOZ or 00Z, Jabooz, Just John Bell, other accounts that are linked to the account. So, I have found a rabbit hole that is worthy of Mutahar's attention. Hear that? All of the mighty Mutahar powers can actually be focused on this one man, because god, it's a fucking rabbit hole. It's almost like the dark web all over again. Yes, motherfucker, I use Onion OS and Linux. I know how to use this shit. I'm not a fucking idiot when it comes down to coding, okay? Personal information is protected. I know how to use that shit. Fucking own it. But anyway, so, people like this, too many people I see around on YouTube. Why? So here's the thing, YouTube, you have a severe issue, and it's your fucking fault. You get rid of dislikes, so us people that are looking around on YouTube can't see whether or not this person is harassing people because of the dislikes, right? That's one step. Okay, well, how about this? How about you start using that bot that you have that reads through those videos that we start posting when they're publishing online? You know, that bot that can see whether or not we posted any butt cheek or anything? How about you use that same exact bot to be able to start finding individuals like this that are absolutely individually and openly targeting individuals and, you know, harassing them. And he's gonna claim, oh, I'm being a pussy because I'm, you know, making a video about him. If that's being a pussy, then what the fuck are you? You stupid asshole. Like, come on. I know I'm being a little bit of a dick right now, but that's also because that's 2000. All of this happened in 2009, and it's still happening in 2021. YouTube has not taken a moment to deal with the issues because they care more about the money than they do about every single individual person here. Same with every single government system in charge. Same with everything in general when it comes down to cash. They care more about the money that they receive themselves than the people that are in the application. That's why we have so many pedophiles. That's why we have so many zoophiles. That's why we have so many antichrists and shit like that. Sacrificing people to Satan on YouTube videos and stuff like that. And I say that with quotes because they do make videos like intentionally edgy. If you're making an ARG, that's cool. ARGs are meant to be fake, but they're meant to be entertaining. If you're openly going out and forming a video that looks like an ARG, but is dedicated towards harassing individuals for their sexual identity, their, you know, beliefs in religion, their just in general, beliefs of anything, what they want to be. If you're attacking an individual because they want to be something and you don't like that, then fuck off. You don't like that, so why are you interacting with that person in the first place unless you care about it enough to react? Like I care enough about it, like I care enough about this situation to react to this. Because actually, this kind of is a big deal. When this entire group of people, thousands upon thousands of people, probably about 1 million, just about, a little bit under, is going around trying to spread misinformation about how all furries are zoophiles, all weeaboos like children, all transgenders' genitals fall off because they switch their genitals. Stuff like that. And even if it's just memes, you're still openly harassing and targeting individuals. In fact, the Jabooz profile I watched, I didn't really, like, watch his content. I did, but, like, you know, third-party account, one that's not relative to anything that I have currently. Basically, essentially, well, I even used this account because I needed to say something at least. But still, anyway, etc. I feel like the more of these people that are around, the more dumb humanity starts to get. Because the more of these people that start having the ability of going around and spreading misinformation, the more people start listening to it and treating it like it's real. That's like if I walked outside and said right now that I had $2 million and I'm willing to give it to anybody who's able to give me $4 million. Okay, what's going to happen? They gave me $4 million and guess what's going to happen? I'm going to walk away with that money. I ain't giving that shit back. Why the fuck would I split the money and get $2 million back? I want 4 million. But just because I want it doesn't mean I can have it. Just because you want to harass people doesn't mean you're allowed to. So, fucking own it. Fucking own it. Stop being a pussy, stop being a little whiny baby, and start learning how to fucking suck it up and be a man. Dude, I bet you're like fucking 14, but that's the same point that last guy made, right? What if you actually were 30 years old? You're twice my fucking age. I know how to do about the same shit as you, if not more, considering my knowledge in physics and actually trying to get a master's degree in a lot of this shit. Cough, cough. Sorry for my videos being late. I've been focusing on stuff for my GED courses and shit like that to get through school easy. Essentially what's happening is I'm noticing YouTube doesn't give a fuck, okay? Now this isn't just YouTube, like I said before. It's an all-around worldwide issue. So where's the treatment for it? Is it really not that big of an issue? Because if you want people to be nice to each other, you at least got to enforce that. And if you're not allowing me to take off my shirt right now and show you my nipple and rub it as a joke, then how come these people get to go around and make jokes about Adolf Hitler killing furries, Adolf Hitler killing weeaboos, Adolf Hitler teabagging this guy, Adolf Hitler doing this, Hitler doing that? Why the fuck? This man, Adolf Hitler, killed thousands upon thousands of people, targeted specific audiences, and he's their leader right now. You guys are just letting this happen. I would not be surprised if the reason why the Republicans in the Americas decided to start creating an army to fight against a war that's not even going to happen because of them, or it is going to happen because of them. Where are you guys doing anything? You're not doing anything because you don't fucking care. So what's the point of using this shit platform? Well, unfortunately, money. That's all anybody cares about in this society, and I wouldn't be surprised if my hypothesis, I'll tell you right now. My worldwide hypothesis, if nobody listens to me, this sounds really cocky and fucking stupid, because if nobody listens to me because I'm God, yeah, well, I might just be one of his sons. I don't know if I agree with that 100%, because I don't fucking know if I'm not or if I am. But if I am, I think it would be kind of obvious, considering my drive to want to help every single human being on this entire planet, including those who hate me. Why would I want to help those who hate me? That doesn't make any fucking sense. They hate me. Why would I want to give them the benefit of the doubt? But I do anyway. Maybe there's a thing called being too nice. Maybe there's a thing called being an absolute dick. But it seems like I'm on the route of being a little bit too respectful for the most part. So, I'll kind of just be honest. When it comes down to all of this harassment, I'd be okay if the individual actually deserved the harassment. For example, Lionmaker and Kiro. They deserve harassment. One of them fucked a dead deer after killing it or hitting it with a car, and the other one ended up, targeting children. Those people deserve it. So why are you targeting furries, mate? There's bigger issues than just furries and weeaboos and gay people and trans. If you're really about targeting issues that are severe, then do that. You're not. You don't care. It's okay. You're a troll. I understand how that works. That's why I don't really care about you that much. Essentially, you're just a side topic on this video because of the simple fact that there's thousands of you recreating and reposting the same comment. It's fucking retarded. It's like a cult, except the cult is only allowed to say one word, and that's Warhammer. Fucking, no, I'm kidding. But still. To any of you who actually like Warhammer, I'm not trying to say Warhammer is a bad game. It's actually a really fun game. It's just the people who target furries usually use Warhammer as I don't know, their main thing to target us with. And I'm like, why is this the audience that's after us? I thought Warhammer, what? I don't know. Just retards in general. I feel very high IQ after I took that IQ test because it came out 147. That was 357 questions I had to go through. I don't know how true it is, so I'm taking it about 50-50. But if it's real, I'm a fucking genius! Woohoo! I did it, guys! I'm actually fucking intelligent. I learn quicker. Oh, I'm a genius. That's what that means. I learn quicker. Oh, yeah. Not that I know everything right as soon as I come out of the womb. Oh, that was so stupid. Wait, didn't I just say I was a genius? No, I'm kidding. But anyway, for a real serious note, I'm starting to notice this a lot more. If I can post a YouTube video right now, if I showed my butt cheek in this thumbnail, this video wouldn't be on the internet. But for some reason, these guys get to show videos, have them titled specifically, How I Get Ready for the Furry Convention, and then they lock and load an AA-15, a full auto shotgun. And then attach a World War II Flammenwerfer. Come on, YouTube. You need to be more fucking restrictive about this shit. If you really care about the psychological health and the well-beings of every individual using your platform, including people like Jacksepticeye, these are the people you want to get rid of as well, because they like to harass and target individuals, because they like the reaction from it. And because I'm spreading information, they're gonna harass me. I know that's true. That's how that works. But do I give a shit? No, because it's me. I know what harassment does. I know how this works. And in fact, if they start harassing me, congratulations, guys. You're giving me more shit on my YouTube channel to be able to make it more popular and known. Bravo, you fucking morons. But anyway, essentially what's going on is these people are able to do exactly whatever the fuck they want, while if I showed my ass cheek on the camera, just 1 second of it, I'm gonna get targeted. If Markiplier went like this with his elbows in the camera and it looked like a butt cheek, he would get his video taken down. You wouldn't even get a fucking chance. But, these people get to post videos about Hitler and shit like that, and, make jokes about Hitler killing people and how Hitler was God and stuff like that. How fucking stupid. Like, I don't want to be the cause of the new adpocalypse because YouTube's already fucking wealthy enough to be able to pay for even Google. Fuck you, YouTube, you stupid, greedy, stupid bitch, you Susan. Oh my god, I've got so much to be able to say about you because I want to be respectful, but there's nothing respectful to say when you're trying to force us on a platform that's quote-unquote free, ad-free, but we have to pay $60 a fucking month just to not see ads when I'm literally watching 60 minutes of ads a fucking hour. I watch a 5-minute video and I get 2 30-second ads average. Average. Why? Why the fuck? I'm trying to get information about like Audit the Audit or even fucking police activity, trying to watch some information about bad cops doing shit, but you know, I'm not allowed to watch it because I've got at least, 2 minutes of ad time to watch before I actually watch the video. These greedy fucking companies need to stop. They need to stop. They are single-handedly going to be the cause and the reason why all of us on this planet are going to die in a burning fire. Because they have all the money. We're all relatively looking for that money. Because right now, we need money. We use money like it's the main thing that's going to save us all. We look at money like it's another person, which is fucking retarded. Because in general, humanity doesn't need money. Why don't we understand that? Because humans are fucking stupid. If we went without money, we'd be so fucking advanced. We'd be in a dystopian future that's not like the Hunger Games. In fact, my form of dystopian future is, yeah, we'd all have guns. We'd be like Sweden. We'd have an entire holiday where we'd have a dedicated day to drink alcohol and go to a fucking shooting range with you and your kids. But here's the thing. Kids have to be of age, right? You have to make sure the person using the gun isn't willing to kill somebody else because they don't like them. But in America, that doesn't matter. A Republican that hates furries can grab a gun and go around and hunt furries at a fur con because they don't like them. Yay for showing that you care, government. Yay for showing that you give a shit. So, how about I do this? How about I get my ass into politics, and I change the entire world? Because I might be the only person who's actually smart enough to do so. That sounds cocky, right? Well, that's because I kind of am. I'm very cocky. And I like that. I like that a lot. Because if I wasn't so fucking cocky, I wouldn't be talking right now, and this information wouldn't have been spread. There's benefits and negative things that happen with me. It's okay. I'm not the most perfect human being on this planet, but I'm definitely one of the most intelligent. As considering the fact that we haven't had an inventor since Albert Einstein was a thing. I'm sitting here writing down plans for hover technology using neodymium magnets, superconductors, and liquid nitrogen. Where's our fucking scientists that are creating the same damn shit? And I know this works because of my goddamn knowledge in physics. I'm going for a fucking master's in college. I know what I'm talking about. I know for a fact. Neil deGrasse Tyson could back me up on that shit if he needed to. But, point aside, I know what I'm talking about. So when I say shit, and I've got the fucking facts to back it up, I'm not just saying it to start some stupid bullshit. That's fucking retarded. I'm not a Keemstar and H3H3. I'm not one of those fucks. I'm one of the fucks who actually give a fuck and want to make a change, but can't because I don't have fucking money. As you can see, I'm living in a shed. What has this country become? What has this world become? I don't deserve any of this. Being in this position, raped and abused as a kid, just to be in a family where we only live off of fucking food stamps. If people actually cared, my family would be actually kind of wealthy. My mom wouldn't have so many fucking rib issues, and she would actually be able to take in a full breath of air without feeling like she's got a hole in her lung. She would be able to go to the hospital without having to worry about being rejected because she's got Medicare, and the doctors aren't going to get paid. I thought you were being a doctor because you wanted to help somebody, not because you wanted to fucking earn money. What happened to this world? As a child, you're being told you should respect and care about everybody around you. But then you grow up and you start losing that. You want to know why you start losing that? Because you see people like this. Jaboos and fucking people like that. People that love to just harass people and see the trolling out of it. I can understand. But if you don't take in the the second thought of the well-being of the individual you're targeting or harassing, then you're a fucking scumbag low piece of shit who deserves to go to hell. Who deserves to be tortured in a burning internal flame. Because you don't fucking care about anybody else but yourself. You're willing to go out of your way to cause other people to come close to suicide because you want to fucking make yourself happy. Fuck that. If you're that selfish, fuck you. If you're not, congratulations, you're at least a step better to becoming a good human being. But unfortunately, because of the fact that even I have to still focus on money, I don't count myself as a good human being. Because we have to use money in order to live and exist in this world. Which is not fucking real. That should not be real. I should be allowed to go to the desert, mine my own resources, come back home, and with the limited resources I collected, build my fucking rocket ship and go visit Venus. I can do it. I've got the knowledge to do it. But you know who's not allowing me to do that shit? The people in charge. You know what the people in charge don't want us to do? Exactly what I just mentioned, because as soon as we do, they're not going to earn anything. They're not going to have their little slaves. And yes, if you're poor, if you're black, if you're Hispanic, if you're gay, you're most likely going to be used as a slave by our government because they don't see you as anything worthless or anything worth it. Sorry, wrong word. I'm mostly irritated because I know this is true, but yet again, they've built their own form of evidence to be able to say that it's not. And I know they built it up because of the evidence that provides evidence towards that. That sounds confusing. I just realized how many times I said that word in a second. But basically, after spending months upon months upon months, I mean fucking hours of research on just politics all over the world in general, I can now firmly say I hate every single country and every single being on planet Earth, until they prove to me otherwise, that they are worthy of actually taking care of one another. Here's one reason why. Each individual human being on this planet likes to focus more on their opinion, right? Your opinion is an opinion. You're allowed to have your own opinion. But they also like to vocalize their opinion as if it was true. We're allowed to do that in America. You know what that causes? People like Donald Trump running our entire government system, causing 500,000 people, innocent young and old people, to die because of him. He wanted power, so he wanted to keep manipulating people, to keep having people die, so he can keep getting more money into the government. For the government. But actually that money was supposed to be traced back to him. He was trying to make it go that way. And all the evidence does show against it, because of the amount of fucking laws he changed and tried to make it go good for him. Gays can't be in the military? Why can't I be in the military? Huh? Because I actually know a thing or two about ricochet, so if I was in an M1 Abrams or a Challenger 2 and I slightly angle my front hull, I'm actually dodging shots and not dying for your stupid fucking bullshit and saving all 5 of my crew members inside of my tank? Yeah, fuck you, stupid piece of shit. Fuck you and your stupid opinion. Yeah, I'm being a little bit harmful right now, but it's also because I'm tired of this. We're just letting it slide. Democrats don't do shit, Republicans do all the bad shit. That's how I've seen it in America for years, when the truth is, there's good Republicans and there's really good Democrats. There's good on both sides, but the issue is, all those good people are poor. They don't have any power. They're not in Congress. They don't have any fucking form of goddamn knowledge. They don't have any form of gaining that knowledge, because they're too poor to even buy stuff to give them that knowledge in the first place. They're too poor to even buy themselves a school. Why the fuck do you have to pay to learn something? This fucking world is retarded with a capital fucking R, and it's just so annoying. There's nothing I can do about it until my message gets spread. Until this video gets shared. So please, if you see this video, regardless if you hate me or not, and you're spreading this to spread misinformation about me, go ahead and fucking spread it. Make me known. Help me become known to the world, because I've got some things I really need to fucking say to the entire world around me, to people like President Biden, Putin, fucking Kim Jong-un, and every single goddamn political leader we possibly have on this planet. And China, I hate to say this, but your leader's a scumbag too. He fucking hates all of you. He uses you guys like actual slaves. I don't want to be going to China for one reason, because he literally forces all of you guys to consistently work. You're not allowed to fucking question why you work that much, and yet again, you guys are coming home with what? 15 yen an hour? Not even? Barely even 14 yen an hour? What the fuck is that pay? You're barely even able to pay yourself goddamn loaves of bread right now. At least a good portion of you, because it's kind of like America. Almost every country is kind of like America. We have most of our country extremely fucking poor. But we have a small part of our country that's really fucking rich, but they have another part of the rich country that's extremely rich. The ones that are like on top, like Jeff Bezos fucking controlling with their money, you know? And you know what they do with it? You know what they do with it? They start investing. You know what those investing goes into? Our failures. Whether or not our business goes corrupt. Whether or not our business flunks out. Capitalism. One really evil fucking thing. Communism. One really evil fucking thing. Diplomats, dictatorship, it's all fucking evil. In fact, I hate to be one of those guys, but if you're one of those people that are religious to the point where you're going around saying anybody in any other religion is against God and they're going to go to hell, you yourself are contributing to that thing I'm talking about. The failure of humanity. Because of the simple fact that you're not acknowledging that we don't have 100% evidence that God exists. It's the reason why I do and don't believe in him. There's some events in the Bible that I believe in. There's some events that I don't. There's some events in the Judaism Bible that I've read. There's some events in all fucking Bibles. They all say the same thing. I've read them all basically to a pretty good extent. They all say the same thing. So why are you arguing and bickering back and forth about which one is real when basically you're all real or you're all fake? We don't know. That's my point here. We don't know the answer to that. So don't really 100% go around. I understand, spread the message, but you guys do know that the churches you're putting that money in for is only going to the people who owns the church, right? It's not going to people that needs it. It's going to the church, which is not going to a charity fund unless the church is actually run by somebody who believes in the same shit as you. Most churches, and I hate to say this is like as actual evidence, but it is actual evidence. I hate to say it like it is, but this is the way it is right now. Churches usually are used to grab Christian money. It's fucking sad because my Christian grandmother is one of those people. There's a lot that I see in this world. I basically already know how to fix this world. It's a really stressful situation because right now we're going to have to force ourselves into a dystopian future in order to save our planet completely. Unless we want to do 47% clean, then we got to listen to me. Because essentially, I'm not even asking you to take every single word that I say is true. No. I want you to listen to me and take the words that I say into consideration. Take them into the possibility that they might be true. Even though I'm saying right now that they're 100% true, I want you to look it up and I want you to decide for yourself. I want you to spend the hours of research looking. Because it doesn't matter what I say. It matters what you find and what you say. I can help you find the information and give you a little bit of hopes to kind of drive yourself to finding this information. But if you don't look for it yourself, then maybe you're not interested or caring enough to begin with. Basically what I'm saying here is we're all going to die. One day in our life. But if our death is going to be sped up because the people in charge are the ones who have all the money and all the power and they don't give a shit about us, then we need to retaliate. We cannot let that happen. Anyway, that's all I got for today's video. Salutations to all, regardless if you love or hate me, and hope you guys have a good day. This video should be posted within the next few days. I might try editing it for the first time, seeing how editing actually goes. But for the most part, I might not. Just leave it raw, uncut footage, because that's usually how I upload, you know, showing the gritty and the dirty. My content, I kind of found out where I want to go. So if any of you guys are aware of who Mutahar or Some Ordinary Gamers is, I'm essentially going down that route. Mostly because of the fact that the content style I kind of fit in with. I want to hear more about what you guys like and what you guys want to see, rather than what I want to do and what I want to see. Because honestly, I mean, I'm into a lot of things. Just as long as it's not Fortnite or Roblox, I'm willing to play it. And even then, I might play Roblox more than I want to play Fortnite. And then even then, if Fortnite maybe has a good thing coming out on it, I might play it once. But that really depends. I don't know. Basically, I'm willing to do anything for you guys, just as long as it's not Fortnite or fucking Roblox. Or sex. Keep in mind, this is an 18+ channel. But, I'm mature. You gotta be mature in general. This is matured content. I'm not really 18+, just in general. 16-year-olds to like 30-year-olds, anybody older than 16 can watch me. I'm edgy, okay? I'm an edgy 18-year-old. Yes, my birthday just recently happened, 22nd of this November. Thanks to anybody saying happy birthday to me right now. I appreciate it. Even though it's kind of late. It's been a couple of days. Basically, let me get into my personal life just a little bit right here. So basically, to any of you guys who are coming over to, you know, kind of harass me or anything, or doing any of that, I've been raped and abused as a kid, right? my father basically raised me and raped me and told me doing all that stuff was okay to do to other people. So as I turned 15 years old, I learned a little bit about psychology, became extremely depressed, tried killing myself so many times to the point where I literally went to Mind Springs, almost went into a straitjacket, didn't get the straitjacket, went back to school, had to fix a whole bunch of other psychological issues that my father ended up bringing on to me, and now here I am. I fixed myself pretty well. I've still got some issues to deal with because I've got schizophrenia. I see shit out of the corner of my eye. I hear people telling me things. I have a little bit of bipolar disorder. I go through feelings like a fucking rocket ship flying through space, all the stratospheres and the atmospheres that it can possibly go through. But in the end of the day, regardless if you love or hate me, you still came to this channel. You still spent your time to come over to me to see what I had to say. And to that, I say thank you. Seriously, genuinely thank you. You didn't have to, but you wanted to. So, nice to know that you at least have a bit of interest into what I like and what I'm doing. But also, if you're gonna troll, don't target individuals. You don't target one specific person unless they're targeting you. Play the game fairly. Just don't be a dick. It's really not that hard. Why is it so hard for human beings to not be rude to each other? Like, I understand you gotta be rude when it's necessary. But when it's necessary is when somebody else is being disrespectful to you intentionally, not even accidental. If somebody accidentally hits you in the face, you don't punch them and try to knock them out and beat the shit out of them. You say, "Why the fuck did you just hit me?" And they say, "Oh, sorry, I didn't even mean to." And you say, "Okay, well, watch where you're going next time." There you go. Situation solved. You don't look at them and say, "You fucking hit me, you stupid piece of shit. You fucking tried to hurt me. You tried to kill me. I'm gonna beat your ass until you're black and blue. I'm gonna beat you until you're a fucking pancake." No, none of that. Why would you? The fact that I'm seeing people do that is retarded. Like, that's 2015 wording, but still, fucking retarded, okay? And I know that word is outdated, but I'm also autistic, meaning, isn't being, like, retarded meaning you're just mentally a little bit slow? You can't really think as fast as other people? I'm autistic, but low functioning. Okay, well, maybe I might be a genius because I don't have such high functioning autism that actually, you know, kind of disables my ability of learning. So, okay, I see that. But, alright then, I just proved my own point wrong. See? Right there! That's why I leave this shit uncut, so you guys can see that I think the things through as I say them, and even before I say them. But still, I'm going to cut this video before it gets to a 30-minute video, and I don't know how many of you guys are going to watch this, but seriously, to any of you guys that are watching this, please like, subscribe, share the video. You don't have to like and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you, and goodbye. Salutations.